I'm a man. I'm 40.
You're goddamn right.
You serious?
Oh my goodness. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to Overtime with Beardo, episode 2. I know the intro's very lame and gay. We're working on it. We're working on getting something done. Actually, I had Mo Zamboni hit me up about finalizing some details for a new intro, and I haven't texted him back yet. I'm horrible. I'm horrible at texting people back, man. I'm so bad at it. I'm terrible. Man, I'm a dickhead. But how's everybody doing? Good morning. Early Saturday morning, especially if you're out on the West Coast. Especially. We stayed up real late last night playing some Silent Hill F, huh? Silent Hill F. See, Cole Hauser agrees. You sure are, Beardo. You sure are. Jen Soska says, lies. Beardo is the best texter ever. I know. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. One of these days, I'm just going to sit down on the couch and just text a whole bunch of people back. And they're going to be like, what the heck? I texted him a month ago. And he's only finally responding right now. I'm just going to take time to do it. I have to, right? I have to. We played some Silent Hill F last night. That was interesting. Guy texts me 3 days later. I'm sorry, Cole Hauser. I'm sorry, Cole Hauser. My bad. Really early out on the West Coast. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. out on the West Coast, man. Silent Hill F was so much fun last night. I agree. We had a good time. We had a good time. It's an interesting game. It's very unique. I wasn't expecting that from a Silent Hill game. But then again, I've never played a Silent Hill game before. So that was my first one. I know that Silent Hill 2 came out last year. Silent Hill 2 remake was last year. And we never got around to it. I wanted to. But the way things are going with Silent Hill F, if we enjoy it, we have a good time. We'll jump into Silent Hill 2. But is Silent Hill 2 remake, is that like, is it kind of the same style as Silent Hill F? I'm curious. It's a little different from the usual horror games that I play. But to be fair, most of the horror games that I play are Resident Evil games. I'm like a one franchise kind of guy when it comes to horror games. Beardo, you would love Silent Hill 2. It's better. It's better than Silent Hill F. Interesting, because everyone's been hyping up Silent Hill F. A lot of people have been hyping up Silent Hill F. But then I go to fire it up last night, and everyone's like, it's good, the story's good, but the combat sucks. I said it at the end of my stream. I said the combat, for what it's worth, for the style of the game that it is, that it was fine. It was fine. The battle system is brutal in F. Maybe I'm too early on in the game. Maybe I haven't made it far enough. You know? Maybe I haven't made it far enough. But so far, the battle system, I accept it for what it is. Hey, what up, Predon Corpse? Good to see you. I saw Predon Corpse said, Beardo, somewhere up here. Somewhere up here. Yep, there he is. Beardo. Graptar's Hammer says, it's 9 a.m. here. Already on my 4th beer. What up, Graptar's Hammer? How you doing, man? How you doing? Shout out to you guys in the chat. I see Lady Aaron D was in the chat, too. What up, Lady Aaron D? Love when Lady Aaron D's in the chat. I know that the chat is safe when Lady Aaron D's in the chat. Jen Soska says, you're doing really well in Silent Hill F. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. But for the combat, I feel like for what it's worth, for what the game is, the combat could be worse. Fuck, we've seen worse. We have definitely seen worse. So I think it's fine so far. I don't hate it. Do I wish it was better? Absolutely. But I don't hate it. I don't think it's bad. It's just a little bit of a learning curve, like anything else. You know, it's unique. Hey, what up, Blaine from the Criticless cast? How you doing, Blaine? You're up early. Well, I mean, it's 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. Where you're at. What up, Blaine from Criticless? You know what? We might as well. It's not bro science, but we might as well, boys. Real quick, and then we'll get into some super chats. But let's go ahead. I don't know why it's taking long to load. There it is. I'll just show my profile. If you guys have not already, go check out Criticless. Criticless, I'm sure you guys are all familiar with it. You know, we've been hammering it down your throat about Criticless. It is your Rotten Tomatoes alternative. You have the voice. You, the people, have the voice. No critics. No paid wannabe journo critics on Criticless. The people have the voice over on Criticless. It's free to join. Go ahead and make an account. It's on Apple iOS. It's on Android. The preferred method is web browser. And you make an account and you start reviewing movies, man. Your favorite movies, your favorite TV shows. And if you want to get spicy, you can do your least favorite, your most hated TV shows, your most hated movies, and leave a review, man. There's also fun groups to join. You can join the Geeks and Gamers discussion, Jay's Monday Hangover. I wouldn't recommend joining that one. And Manly as Fuck Movies. This is where we're at right here with the Manly as Fuck Movies. This is our bro science group. So we got a lot of people who review movies. So next week we're doing Escape from New York. Escape from New York is what we're doing this upcoming Wednesday. This upcoming Wednesday, in just a few days, we'll be doing Escape from New York. It'll be my first viewing of it. We're at 376 members. So join Criticless. It's a good time. And when you join these groups, it's more than just a movie review website. You can actually interact, hang out, and have real conversations with people in the community. It's a good place to meet people, meet new friends, talk amongst yourselves and stuff. So check out Criticless. It's good. And since I'm a content creator, I already have it right here. But there'll be like a click thing, a destination that says join the Crit Crew. And you can directly support Criticless because Blaine, my buddy Blaine, who is on Bro Science, is running Criticless, the whole entire website, straight out of pocket, man. All of the costs for Criticless that it costs to run Criticless is straight out of his pocket. So if you want to directly support Criticless, you can join the Crit Crew. I think it's $5 a month or whatever. And you get extra perks. You can see downvotes and stuff like that. You can see who downvotes. And there's some other added perks as well there. But it's nice because you can directly support Blaine, my buddy, my fellow bro scientist over on Criticless. But if you don't feel like supporting, at least go on the platform and make a profile and start reviewing stuff because Criticless is awesome. We're all over there. And look at this. I'm at 534 followers now. On Tuesday night's main event, I was at like 470. And in just a few days, I jumped up like 50 followers. That's cool. You love to see that, huh? You love to see that. Let's get some super chats real quick. Starting off the show, the Raven and the Writing Desk. They gifted FearTheBeardo membership. Thank you, Raven and the Writing Desk. NCO Cham with a 10 gifted FearTheBeardo memberships. Thank you, NCO Cham. EJ with the 2. Says, good morning. Please explain the 13 tattoo, MS-13. Well, funny you asked that. Funny you asked that. I believe there is a video on FearTheBeardo 2 that just dropped yesterday explaining the tattoo. So you can go over to FearTheBeardo 2 and watch an entire video of me explaining it. But no, it's not MS-13. But mods, if you guys want to drop the link to FearTheBeardo 2, that video, and EJ can check it out. Cole Hauser with the $50. Are you kidding me? A $50 super chat. Let's go. Let's go. You know what? I can't play it too long or else I'll get clipped. I'll get a copyright strike for the song, unfortunately. I gotta find a new song for her. Thank you, Cole Hauser, for the $50. Says absolutely nothing. He says absolutely nothing. Thank you, Cole Hauser, for the $50, man. I'll text you back soon. In I don't know, 5 days, I'll probably text you back. Sula Felix with the 2 says Silent Hill 2 is far better. One of the best horrors. Silent Hill 2 is better than Silent Hill F, huh? I know that a lot of people have been hyping up Silent Hill F, but yesterday when I was playing, a lot of people had gripes with it, but it got really hyped up. So I wonder if it's more for the story, the atmosphere. I'm curious. You guys are saying Silent Hill 2 remake, because I'm not playing the original. But Silent Hill 2 remake is pretty good. Thank you, Lady Aaron D, for dropping the link. Lady Aaron D just in the chat dropped the link to FearTheBeardo 2. So please go subscribe over there. We are monetized now, so that's great. Shout out to you guys for that. Oh yeah. Cool. Thank you, Sula Felix, for the $2. Linko Kenobi, Delta Entertainment with the $10. Beardo, try playing Chronos, The New Dawn. So far, it's tough. It has Dead Space, Callisto Protocol, and Evil Within vibes. Would like to see you play that game. Love your channel. Thank you, Linko. Chronos. We'll probably get around to it, man. I need to look more into it. I still haven't seen nothing about it, just from what I've been told. But I haven't seen anything about it. But that's the vibe, right? Dead Space, a little bit, some horror. I'll have to check it out. Hey, what up, Turd Ferguson? Good to see you, Turd Ferguson. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well this Saturday morning. Good to see you, man. And Fifth Down Sports. Which one did Meek play? OG or remake? Silent Hill? I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I have no clue. I would assume it's probably the remake. Cheryl Smiles. And you do have a nice smile there, Cheryl. With the $5. Says, great to see your face here as well as on Bro Science. You're making a lot of people's day better. Thank you, Cheryl Smiles. Thank you. I'm loving this show, man. I'm loving this early show. Overtime with Beardo. I'm loving it, man. Thank you for the $5. K-Joe with a 5 gifted FearTheBeardo memberships. Thank you, K-Joe. And Jimmy Collins with a 5 month says, idea, update that $50 picture every week to the babe of the week. Then it's always evolving. Yeah, but do you know how much added work that is for me? I mean, I could do it. I should do it. I shouldn't be complaining. I should do it. We'll see. Babe of the week. Thank you, Jimmy Collins, for the 5 months. Go check out Criticless, everybody. Go check out Criticless. We got some stuff to talk about today, boys. Where do you want to start, man? Where do you want to start? Actually, you want to start with this? This one's wild, boys. This one's wild. Hey, Game On Sports is in the chat. Where's he at? Where's Will? Where's my buddy Will? Is he in the chat? Hey, there he is. What up, Will? How you doing, brother? How you doing? He's always up early, man. He's always up. What up, Red Dead Sight says, fuck yeah, Beardo. How you doing? Golden Nugget says, I had to sleep. Good. You're driving to work. This one's wild, boys. This one's a crazy one. Check this out. Would you guys do this? She deep throats and sucks on the hot dog. Puts it back into the bun. Hands it to homeboy. And homeboy just, you know what? Look at this. Deep throats and sucks on the hot dog. Homeboy drops his dog. He's got a dog in his hand. I don't know if you noticed. He just tosses his dog on the ground. And then goes in and just starts chomping on the new dog. What are we thinking about her? I mean, she's hot. She's hot, but she's probably a porn star, right? This is probably some OnlyFans porn star shit. But she's hot. I'm digging the arm tattoo, the white t-shirt. And she just sucks on that fucking dog. And homeboy goes and takes a bite out of it. Boys, how are we feeling about this? How are we feeling about this? If it weren't a porn star and it was like Sofia Vergara, sign me the fuck up. I'd do it. If it was Sofia Vergara or Dua Lipa, Sydney Sweeney, come on, boys. I'd probably do it. I'd probably eat that hot dog. That hot dog would disappear. Okay. I probably would. If it were Sofia Vergara, Sydney Sweeney, Dua Lipa, I probably would. Probably would. And I think a lot of you guys saying no are probably lying. You guys are lying to yourself. But this is wild, bro. Like I'm assuming this is a concert or a UFC event. And I'm assuming she's a porn star because these two guys are podcasters or content creators, right? I'm not sure who this chick is, but she's got to be one of them. She's in there. She's in there for sure. But I think, boys, all of us, see, Will's with me without hesitation. If it's Sofia Vergara, Sydney Sweeney, or Dua Lipa, I think for me, those would be the top three that I'd be like, no doubt, hands down. That's actually my preferred way I would want to eat a dog. If I'm sitting next to Dua Lipa, I'm gonna say, hey, do you want to suck on this dog real quick? And then I'll eat it. Of course, I would still probably put some like mustard and ketchup and stuff on it. Yeah. But I think a lot of us would. And if you're saying no, I think you're lying to yourself. Just to be fair. I think you guys would be lying. Just being honest with you. Just being honest. This one was cool. Check this out. This one was cool. I got tagged in this. John the Casual Artist over on Twitter. Says, FearTheBeardo. Bit of a fan art for you. Beardo as DC official Bane. At Geeks and Gamers Con, Beardo breaks the bat. Look at this thing, dude. Look at this. John the Casual Artist. I don't know if you're here in the chat. I don't know if you're here in the chat or watching right now. But this is awesome. The hat says, I didn't know. This is great. I want this. I want to own this. How cool is that? Jen Soska disagrees, says soft pass. Jen Soska, you're saying for the right guy, you want to suck on a dog and hand it off to him? Jen Soska, if you sucked on a dog and handed it off to a guy and he ate it, would you judge him? This is pretty cool, man. I want to own this. John, the casual artist, if you're willing to send this to me, I might have to reply or DM him because I want to own this. This is really cool. Oh, here we go. For the right guy, I would some vile things. 100%. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. This is cool, man. Shout out to John, the casual artist. Shout out. And thank you, B-Man, for dropping the P.O. box. I've got some cool stuff in the P.O. box. But that I want to own that picture. I want to own that picture for sure. In quotes, you need that hot dog pre-sucked. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't think about it like that, man. I wasn't thinking, oh man, yeah, I mean, that's how it would go down. That is how it would go down. That's some funny shit. That is some funny shit. Good morning, everyone, if you're just joining. That is crazy. But I support it. I support it. Okay, we got to talk about this, boys. We got to talk about this because I have feelings about this. I have some feelings about this. This post says, name one thing gayer than country line dancing. First of all, this chick back here, this one, where's she at? I need to know who that is. I need to know who this is. Who is this girl? Who is this one? That might be my future wife. Who is that? Damn it. The whole point was to talk about how gay. The whole point was to talk about how gay country line dancing is. And I totally missed it because I was too busy checking this chick out. Let's rewind it. Okay. Here's my opinion, boys. Here's my opinion on dancing, but country line dancing specifically for this one. But here's my opinion on dudes dancing and stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because let me tell you straight up, you're not good at it. Nobody is. No dude is good at it. And if you are, you're in the minority of being good. Like, you'll never catch me dancing. Not even to the what's the one? What's the 2 hops this time? Left foot, let's go. Like cha-cha now, y'all. Like, I don't know what that's called. What's that called? The Casper slide? I don't even fucking know. I don't even do that, bro. I don't even do that. The electric slide? I don't even do that, man. You won't catch FearTheBeardo dancing, man. I'm not good at it. And to be honest, gentlemen out there, you're not good at it either. Don't be dancing. There ain't gonna be anything that dries up a woman's lady parts more than seeing a guy dancing. And especially if you're good at it. If you're good at it, dude, ladies are gonna dry up like the fucking Sahara Desert, bro. If you're good at dancing. That's like chicks. They're gonna look the other way, bro. They might laugh and they might be into it and they might be clapping and cheering you on. They ain't gonna want to fucking sleep with you, bro. Don't dance, gentlemen. Don't do it. Don't do it. Awful take. Awful take. No. Grappler's Hammer says, dude, you're wrong. It shows you know how to move. Boys, I'm just telling you. Will says, I pulled my wife the night we met with my dance skills. I don't know, boys. I'm just telling you. A bad take. I think telling me that I have a bad take is a bad take. Exactly, Lady Aaron D. Lady Aaron D's right. Coming from a lady here. Lady Aaron D says, if you're good at dancing, you may question your orientation. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Okay, this is different. What if she asks you to dance? There's a difference between slow dancing and holding a woman and slow dancing to a nice romantic song. That is 100% different. If you're doing this shit, if you're doing this, you're doing some country line dancing like this guy, you might think in the moment that you're having fun. Look at this chick. She's laughing her ass off. She's not laughing because you're good. She's laughing because she's making fun of you, dude. I'm just telling you. And he's in between two pretty attractive women. One really attractive one and one kind of attractive one. He ain't bagging neither one. He ain't bagging neither one, dude. I'm telling you, boys, don't do it. Don't do it. It ain't going to turn out well. You guys are saying, I love the dance, man. I love the dance. Beardo's wrong. No, I'm right. And the sooner that you realize that, the sooner you'll be successful. And you won't be making those kind of mistakes. You guys won't be making those kind of mistakes. I see Hypnotic in the chat. I see Hypnotic. How you doing, Hypnotic? Body language wise, that guy's invisible to those chicks. 100%, bro. 100%. He's making a fool of himself. He's making a fool of himself. It's better to go out there and dance and act like you don't care and half-ass it than go the whole fucking way. If you're going the whole way, you know every single move. You know every single step. You know everything. You know the entire dance by heart. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. I'm just being honest, guys. I am just being honest. You guys might hate... Patty, Beardo, are you 12? No. You might be, though, if you think that dancing and knowing every single move and hip movement, everything that you're doing, if you got this shit fucking memorized, you might be 12, bro. That's crazy. If you think that if you are dancing and you know every single fucking step and move to a song and you hit the dance floor and you're out there boogieing and you think that that's going to impress a chick, you're wrong, dude. You're wrong. Chicks want the guy who's sitting back at the table who couldn't give a fuck less, drinking a beer, just watching. That's who the chicks want. They don't want the dudes on the dance floor getting down and fucking boogieing. And if you're disagreeing with me, sorry, bro. You guys got a few lessons to learn. Lady R&D says, like I said, it's kind of gay. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. When the chicks are out there dancing, you know the guys that they want, the guys that are sitting back at the table, just watching everybody else dance, who's just sipping a beer, just chilling. That's who the chicks want. They don't want the guy on the dance floor who's boogieing. They know every single fucking move to the song. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's gay, bro. It's gay. Don't do it, gentlemen. Don't do it. You might think it's fun, and maybe it is fun. You know what? If you got nothing to lose, I'll tell you this. If you got nothing to lose and you already have a girlfriend, you already have a wife, I mean, be careful. Proceed with caution because you don't want to lose them. You don't want to turn them off where all respect is gone. But if you got nothing to lose, I guess if you're with the boys or whatever and you just want to fuck around, you guys are drunk or whatever, and you just want to go hit the dance floor and have a little bit of fun, cool, go for it. But if you're trying to impress chicks with your dancing skills, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. You're dancing to Thriller. Everybody loves Thriller. Everybody loves Thriller, okay? You're going to go hit the fucking dance floor and know every single fucking move to Thriller and think you're going to impress a chick? Boys, I'm sorry to break it to you. A lot of people are disagreeing, dude. It ain't going to happen the way you think it's going to happen, boys. It ain't going to happen. You guys got to wake up. You got to wake up, man. Getting down and boogieing is not the way to pick up a chick, man. She is going to look right past you. And that's just me being honest. Trust the bro science on that. Thundarius with a $20 says, Beardo, it's our town's annual festival. First year of our shop being open during it. We are on the main street right next to the movie theater. The parade goes right by us. Should be a good day. Bring the heat today, bruh. Hey, man, good luck. Good luck, bro. Good luck, man. I hope you get a lot of traffic in there and that you guys are successful. That's cool, man. Thank you for the $20. Cretosis with the 5. With the 5 gifted FearTheBeardo memberships. Thank you, Cretosis, for the 5 gifted. Cole Hauser with the 10 says, we have a country bar here in my area where the girls outnumber the guys 12-1, and they all wear cowboy hats, and they are hot as fuck. I don't know if I've been to one quite like that, but yeah. In Southern California, I've been to a few rodeo bars or cowboy bars. Like country, I guess. Country is the right word. Country bars. And like this. Like this. Where you get chicks who are wearing cowboy boots with the itty bitty little jean shorts and a tight top, maybe wearing a cowgirl hat. They're fun. They are fun. But gentlemen, do not hit the dance floor boogieing, doing line dancing, knowing every single move and hopping and skipping to the beat. It's not what you think. It's not a good look, gentlemen. I'm just telling you. You're not going to get the reaction and the outcome that you think you might. Trust me. Take FearTheBeardo's advice on this. Thank you, Cole Hauser, for the $10. Appreciate it, brother. Cole Hauser with a 2 says, look up country hip-hop dancing on YouTube. Country hip-hop dancing? All right. We will. We'll get to it. What about karaoke? Karaoke's fun. Beach Dad says, what about karaoke? Karaoke can be fun. But it's one of those things, like karaoke, it's one of those things, if you're really bad at it, you're just going to embarrass yourself. And if you're really good at it, yeah, you'll probably get some good props. Karaoke's different than dancing. I think if you're anywhere from mid to really good, you're okay at karaoke. Don't get up there and sing karaoke if you're really fucking bad. If you know you're really bad, don't do it. But if you're mid to really good, go for it, man. Karaoke's fun. That's actually where you'll impress a chick. That's where you can impress a chick. If you go out there and try, because you're on a solo stage there. Singing a duet's cool too, especially with the chick. Like if you go up there and you're singing Aladdin, A Whole New World, with the fucking Fine Honey, and you're halfway good at it, dude, you're getting that fucking titty. Yeah. Marc-Andre Roy said earlier, what do you say? Learn how to sing, fuck the dancing. I agree with that. I agree with that. Jonathan Gold says, is Beardo smoking frack? Jonathan Gold, I'm sorry that I took a hit to your self-esteem, and that your entire life has been a lie, and that you've been practicing your dance moves, and that you just kill it on the dance floor. It ain't going to get you laid, buddy. It ain't going to get you laid. But I'm glad that you're here, Jonathan Gold. I'm glad that you're here. A whole new world leads to titty. Trust the bro science. 100%, dude. 100%. Boys, gentlemen in the chat, take a look at what the ladies are saying about the dance move stuff versus karaoke. Just take note. Just take note. I know you might be upset. You might be a little hurt. But just take note. I understand. I understand it's a lifestyle change for some of you guys who are practicing in your room. And you guys are just always dancing, trying to learn every single dance move. I know it's going to be a little bit of a reality shock for you. But I wouldn't lie to you. FearTheBeardo would not lie to you. Going out on the dance floor, even at a wedding, dude. Like, there's one thing, like dancing on going to the dance floor at a wedding and just like bobbing your head. You have a beer. You're just bobbing your head. Like, yeah, this is cool. Bobbing your head. Good. Going on the dance floor and fucking boogieing, man, and fucking doing everything, and you know every single fucking move. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Especially if you're trying to impress chicks. It ain't gonna work out the way you think it will. Just telling you, boys. Just telling you. Tyler Harris with the 5. As a basketball American who is inclined to dance, man, it's so situational. A good two-step is all you need. I don't know about line dancing, though. Yeah, you stand there, you know, you move your feet around a little bit. You get the shoulders moving. You're bobbing your head a little bit. Good. Nonchalant. Gentlemen, nonchalant dancing. Be nonchalant about it. When you go in and you're going hard in the paint, dude, and you are not making a single mistake. You know the song's dance memorized to a T. Like, you know what's going through their mind, dude? What is this guy doing? Is he practicing this in his fucking living room, in his bedroom? This guy's got nothing better to do. He's just fucking practicing his dancing skills. That's what's going on in the woman's mind. I'm just telling you, man. Telling you. Leave the dancing to the ladies. Leave the dancing to the ladies. And if a chick asks you, hey, do you want to dance with me? And it's not a slow song. If it's a slow song, like a slow song where you can hold her close and you just slowly, you're just holding her, right? And you just step into it. By all means, go for it. If a chick asks you to dance and it's not a slow song, tell her no. Just tell her no. Say, nah, I'm good. You can even say, ask me again when it's a slow song. Say, I'll slow dance with you. Come back. Say, yeah, I'm good right now. But if it's a slow song, come back over here and stay put. Stay right where you are. And I promise you, when it's a slow song, she'll be marching right back over. Because now she's rejected. Now she feels rejected. Now she wants your attention. It's all psychology, boys. She wants that validation from you. You rejected her to dance, but you told her, when it's a slow song, come back. So you better fucking believe when it's a slow song, she's coming back. All psychology, boys. I wouldn't fucking lie to you. What if you dance like Terry Crews and White Chicks? Yeah, that'll get you laid. That'll get you laid. Thank you, Will, for the $10, brother. Thank you, Tyler Harris, for the 5. Appreciate it. I want to talk about Wolverine for a little bit. I want to talk about Wolverine. We got that Wolverine trailer the other day. So this is a quote tweet from Kada. So it says, grifters will find any excuse to hate on games these days. Really can't take them seriously at all. Data says had to throw in 2 games with no controversies to try to get pats on the back. So he's talking about Silk Song, whatever this game is. But Ghost of Yote, obviously, the Ghost of Yote actress is horrible, Antifa, feminist, communist, socialist, just straight up dumbass, right? But then we have Mystique here. We have Mystique from the new Wolverine game. And there's a lot of people are saying, well, Sweet Baby Ink's involved. Sweet Baby Ink is involved. I've done my research. I've done a lot of research about this. And yes, in early development, Sweet Baby Ink was involved with Wolverine and Insomniac. I've done some research and some things I'm looking at. I don't see that Sweet Baby Ink. It looks like Sony canned Sweet Baby Ink. Sweet Baby Ink is no longer involved. And this game doesn't come out for another whole year. Another entire year. This game doesn't come out. So from what we've seen, and by the way, the trailer, and we'll watch the trailer again today. From what I've seen from the trailer, it looks good. It looks good. Chat. So Lady R&D says they did Mystique dirty. Okay, so that's where I want to get to. Right now. Me personally, and this is just one screenshot, right? One quick little scene of Mystique in the game. I don't see a problem with it. I don't. She's got high cheekbones. She's got nice full lips. Her lip line is appealing. Her nose isn't crazy. She's got high cheekbones. I don't see the issue here with Mystique. I don't. I think there's a lot of people online on Twitter who are reaching, man. They are reaching because they need their next thing, man. They need their next thing. They need their next thing to make videos on. They need their next thing to have viral tweets, to have their tweets go viral, just talking shit. We're just as bad as the left is sometimes. We are, plain and simple. Some of us in our corner are just as bad as the left. They need a boogeyman. They need something to just talk shit on for clicks, to hit the algorithm, to get those glorious YouTube views, to get the Twitter likes. I don't see the problem here. I don't. I think she looks fine. I think she looks fine. There's a lot of people who are really reaching on Twitter. They're reaching. This game will be looked at underneath a microscope for sure. This game will be looked under a microscope because Sweet Baby Ink was involved in early development. But from what I'm seeing, Sony canned them probably during that whole controversy last year or earlier this year. I don't even remember when it was. And they have a lot of time, boys. They have a lot of time to fix maybe some of the problems that Sweet Baby Ink was trying to cause. They got a lot of time. But from what I'm seeing right now from the trailer, and let's go ahead and watch the trailer real quick. It looks awesome. It looks incredible. Let's go ahead and watch it again.
Been fighting longer than I can remember. I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
Okay, here we go. We have Mystique. Okay. We have Mystique here. Let's take another look at this. Oh, wait. I don't see the problem, man. I don't. We have one screen grab of her. She looks fine. She looks fine. She's got nice full lips, high cheekbones, a nice nose. I don't see the problem. But, man, there's some people online who are just reaching, bro. Saying, oh my gosh, she looks like a man. She looks like a man. I don't get it. I don't like, they need a boogeyman. They need a villain. They need something for their next YouTube video. They need something for their next tweet. I don't get it. I don't get it. If something looks fine, just let it be fine. You don't need to always be a contrarian where you just need a boogeyman for fucking YouTube video sakes. I don't know. She looks fine to me. And she's curvy. She's curvy too. She's got a nice little butt there, obviously in armor too. I mean, would I rather Mystique naked? I'm all for that. Like in the Bryan Singer X-Men movies. Having Mystique naked, do it. Go for it. But obviously that's not the direction that they're going to go.
Ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
The game looks cool, man. The game looks cool. Hate to say it. Well, actually, I don't hate to say it. Because I want good video games. I want good video games. I don't want bad shit. I love X-Men. I love Wolverine. I don't want and pray for shit to be bad just so we can talk shit on it. Just so we can, oh, here's the next thing that we're going to tweet about and we're going to get a whole bunch of likes. Here's the next thing. Ooh, yay. Now I get to make a YouTube video talking shit on stuff. And if it's there, when the game comes out and it's there and it is shit, then by all means, go for it. Go for it. Do it. I'll be the first one to tell you when I'm live streaming the game if there's bullshit in it. If there's bullshit in it, I'll be the first one to tell you while I'm playing the game because I'm actually going to play it. By all means, go for it. Once you play the game and there's bullshit in it, go for it. By all means. And I'll do it too. But based off of this trailer, there's nothing but badassery, kicking ass. It's great. Gore, blood, dismemberment. That's the only way that you can make a Wolverine game is going full rated R. So Agent Orange, we talked about this. Sweet Baby Inc. is involved in the Wolverine game. Hard pass From my understanding, they were. And then they got fired. And then this game has been on a hard delay. And the game isn't coming out for another whole calendar year. So Insomniac has a lot of time. They have a lot of time to fix some of the bullshit that maybe Sweet Baby Inc. was trying to put into the game. They have a lot of time. Agent Orange says, okay, I missed it. No, you're all good, man. You're all good. I just wanted to reiterate that. That, of course, we know Sweet Baby Inc. was involved in the early development of this game. Since then, from my understanding, they have been fired. Sony fired them. So they have a long time to fix it. They have a long time to fix it. A year is not that much time in game development, understanding. Yeah, but how long ago was this game announced? Like 2021? 2022? Something like that. When was this game first announced? Like 2021. It's been a long time. Chat, correct me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's been a long time since this game was first announced. 2021, maybe 2022. It's been a while. It's been a long time. So they have had plenty of time to get their shit right. (2022) 2022 says Sula Felix was when it was announced. Yeah, so 2022 was when it was announced. And they already had some footage of it. In a whole nother year? They got time, bro. They got time. I'm looking forward to it. I am. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a day one buy for me, and I'll play it. And guess what? If it's shit, I will be the first one to tell you that it's shit. We'll do it live. Here you go. Random Ray. The reveal trailer came out in 2021. So I was right. Man, I'm good at that shit. I'm good at that shit. I'm good at that shit. 2021. I had a feeling. We'll see. Is Hayden Wayne in the chat? What up, Hayden Wayne? Hayden Wayne here? I saw somebody tag him. Not too sure. The Norman Conquest. Within 11 months, it's going to take a while to get used to the face after seeing Hugh Jackman in movies and games for 20 years. Insomniac scooped up devs from Firewalk Studio, aka Concord. Red flag. Yeesh. Yeesh. Maybe, I don't know, man. We'll see. Based off of the first trailer, and that's all we can go off of is the first trailer. And the fact that Sony did fire Sweet Baby Inc. when all that bullshit went down. When bullshit went down, they did fire him. But we'll see. We'll see how much of it sticks. But the actor playing him, what's his name? Liam McIntyre? He's been in a few things. He's done live action stuff, and he's also done video games before, too. He was in Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. He was the one ancient Sith Lord in Jedi Fallen Order. And then he's been in a few things in live action. So he's a good actor. Liam McIntyre. He's a good actor. It'll take a little bit for us to get used to the look. But I think he'll do a fine job. He's a good actor. But thank you for the 11 months, Norman Conquest. JW with the 2 says, we need a Beardo Wolverine. You can pull it off. Yeah, but I'd have to shave the middle of my beard. That's my favorite part. But it would be fun to do. It would be fun to do. Thank you, JW, for the 2. Holy smokes. It's Dan Vask. It's Dan frickin' Vask. What up, Dan? Hey, Dan. What up, Dan? Speaking of Wolverine, since we're still on Wolverine, this is a long video. It's 6 minutes, so we can see DSP hands down has the worst Wolverine take. Let's go ahead and listen to what he says. And I swear I have not watched this. I swear if he just reiterates what I said, I'm going to end the stream.
Hold on. So for the record, all right, when Wolverine debuted, he was a violent character, but this is before the era of ultra-violent comics. So when he debuted, he had claws and everything, but he didn't really kill anyone. His first fight was against the Incredible Hulk. Later on, they changed the character, and his origin story is that they did all these experiments on him, and he loses control. He becomes this kind of berserker, and he does kill a whole bunch of people in a gory massacre. Okay? Later on, Professor X meets him, and essentially what happens is Professor X helps him come to terms with this bestial nature that he has. Yes, he does get berserker rages, but he controls them. He uses them for benefit and for good rather than for mass slaughter. Like, the entire time that Wolverine was in comics, he wasn't just killing hundreds of people, okay? Literally, the opening scene they just showed is Wolverine, and it appears to be the modernized Wolverine. This isn't the classic Wolverine. That's Wolverine in, like, his outfit when he used to live in Canada. And he just ripped a dude in half.
Well, yeah, from my understanding, this is going to be kind of like a Wolverine discovering himself. No? From my understanding, it seems like this is going to be a Wolverine before the X-Men or somewhere early on. This is going to be an earlier Wolverine from what I'm understanding, right? Plus, this guy. Plus, who wants to play? This is a video game. Boys, this is a video game. If we're getting a Wolverine game, we want to fuck shit up. We want to be ripping people's arms and heads off as Wolverine. We want all the blood. We want all the cussing. We want all the cigars. Fuck, I want to at any moment in this game be able to just whip out a cigar and a fucking Zippo and fucking light up a cigar. We want everything that Wolverine can do in a video game. It's a video game. So how comic accurate, where are you going to pick and choose what you want to do? And this guy's like, well, technically, dude, it's a video game, bro. We're going to get the most absolute version of this character as we should and as we should want.
First of all, I wonder who is voice acting him. I don't recognize the voice actor.
Liam
That's shocking
McIntyre.
that I don't recognize the voice actor, because usually for a game like this, they would pick like a known voice.
Liam McIntyre. Let me pull it up. Liam McIntyre. He's done a lot of stuff. So Liam McIntyre, here's your Wolverine for the video game. He's been in a lot of stuff. Let's see here. Spartacus. So he was in Spartacus or was Spartacus. He was in the Flash TV show. He played Weather Wizard. He voiced a character in Justice League Apocalypse. He might have been gosh damn it. Constantine. He might have been John Constantine. And some of these Justice League movies, Crisis on Infinite Earths and stuff. Jedi Fallen Order, that's one I told you. He was the ancient Sith Lord in Jedi Fallen Order. So he is an experienced actor. And he's been in a few video games before too, like, you know, Star Wars here. He's done voice acting for some animated movies in DC and stuff. And he was in The Flash as Weather Wizard as well. And he's going to be Wolverine. He's your Wolverine, man. He's got the look. I mean, clearly, when they turn him into Wolverine in the graphics in the game, where's a good shot of him? Where's a good shot of him right here? He has the look. He has the look, but like Norman Conquest said, we're just so conditioned. We're so conditioned to seeing what's his face, Hugh Jackman. We're so used to seeing Hugh Jackman. We have been conditioned for over 30 years, or close, damn near 30 years. Jimmy Collins says Beardo talks like DSP can hear him. No, I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to you guys. But you know what? He should be watching. He should be. Everybody should be watching. We've been conditioned for Hugh Jackman. Yeah, Hugh Jackman didn't even look like Wolverine until the later films. Correct. Well, and Wolverine is supposed to be this short, like 5'5", like broad, thick little kind of chode. He's like this 5'5" meatball. But Hugh Jackman is like, what, 6'1"? So we got a tall Wolverine in Hugh Jackman, which totally changed how we viewed Wolverine. This guy's got the look. He's just not Hugh Jackman, which we're all used to. But he's going to do just fine. And especially when he's got the cowl on. When he's got the Wolverine cowl on at the end. Like right here. Oh, shit. I just had it. When he's got the cowl on, bro. Yeah, that's Wolverine. Fuck yeah. That's Wolverine. He looks great. He looks just fine. And then right here in the beginning, he's going to be just fine. He's going to be good. But no Jean Grey in the first trailer. And if you guys paid attention to the early leaks, remember when Insomniac had that data breach and all the leaks and the test footage came out and everything, and the whole freaking plot leak about it, that Jean Grey is going to play a heavy part in this game. We didn't see it at all in the trailer. So it could be a bait and switch. Could be and probably will be a bait and switch, but who hates Jean Grey? As long as Jean Grey is done right, but people are going to look at Jean Grey in this game, and the game is called Wolverine. But people are going to see Jean Grey in the game, and they're going to be like, oh, here we go, girl boss, Jean Grey. Do you not understand how powerful Jean Grey is? How important she is? Did you watch X-Men, the animated series? Did you watch the Bryan Singer movies? Have you read a comic book? Jean Grey is the fucking Dark Phoenix, okay? Jean Grey is probably the most powerful X-Men. When Jean Grey is let loose, when she's Dark Phoenix, fuck. Beardo, they restructured the dev team after the leaks. It's being led by the Ratchet and Clank team since last October. I'm okay with that. Listen, boys, I'm okay with that. Sweet Baby Inc. no longer involved. Let's make that clear if you guys are just joining. Sweet Baby Inc. no longer involved with Wolverine. They were in early development. No longer. And this game, like we said, and the chat confirmed, was announced. The first announcement for this game was in 2021. So think about how many years before the announcement that this has been in development. Probably since 2019, 2020, that this game was first in development. Maybe as early as 2019, 2020 at the latest. for an announcement in 2021, where we got that footage of him in the bar, and we see the claws come out. Now we're in 2025, and the game isn't coming out till 2026, fall of 2026. So an entire calendar year from now. And if Sweet Baby Inc. was involved early in development and then got fired, and this game has been delayed, we'll see how much of the Sweet Baby Inc. influence has been taken out of the game. But gosh damn it, I'm gonna be annoyed. I will be annoyed. Not at Jean Grey being in the game, because I think Jean Grey has her spot and her place in the game. But people online, when Jean Grey does some badass shit, people are going to be screaming at the clouds, oh my gosh, girl boss, this is a Wolverine game. Girl boss, Jean Grey, motherfucker. You got to look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture here. This is inevitably going to lead into a X-Men game. The sequel might be called X-Men. And you're going to play all the characters. You're going to Cyclops, Beast, play as Jean Grey, Rogue. You're going to play as all of them, probably in the sequel. Or at least a few of them. So when we're building a world here, we're building the world of this game. Of course, Jean Grey has a place in the game. Jean Grey is going to have a place in this game. And so what if she does some badass shit? Jean Grey is badass. Hey, later, Cajun Corey. Hey, you have a good one, Cajun Corey. Jean Grey is badass. Plus, she's hot. I'm just saying, if I see Jean Grey do some badass shit, I'm not going to say, oh, this is woke. This is woke. This is trash. Insomniac, Spider-Man 2, Jean Grey, woke. Dude, fuck off with that. Fuck off with that, man. Sometimes it's nice to just be hopeful and want some fucking good shit. Sometimes it's nice to just be hopeful. And from what we've seen from the trailer, it looks good so far. It looks good. Kurt Ferguson says, yeah, who would want to play exclusively Wolverine in a game called Wolverine? Well, no. Well, so you're right. You're right. And that's going to be the case in this game, from what I'm understanding and from everything that we're seeing. We're going to play as Wolverine exclusively in the Wolverine game. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But if we play as Jean Grey in this game for what, a mission or two? It's better than playing as Mary Jane, I'll tell you that. It's better than playing as the fucking deaf bitch from Spider-Man 2. It'll be better than that. If we get to play as Jean Grey and do some fucking badass shit with her powers and do some cool shit and fuck shit up, at least that's better than playing as Mary Jane or the deaf bitch. But we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll have to see. Hey, what up, Mo Zamboni? How you doing, Mo Zamboni? I got to get back to you, man. I'm sorry. I got to text him back. I got to text Mo Zamboni back. How you doing, brother? Wallfish says, it's cool Beardo being hopeful about this game. I am hopeful. I am hopeful. I think it looks, from what we've seen in the first trailer, I think it looks good. It looks good. I'm not going to say it looks really good because we haven't seen much. Holy shit. Mo Zamboni says, it's my birthday. On my way up to Indiana, about to stop by a Buc-ee's. Bro, Mo Zamboni. What are you doing for your birthday, bro? Happy birthday, Mo Zamboni. Happy birthday. He's turning 63 years old, chat. $63 old. Mo Zamboni is today. Shout out to Mo Zamboni. That's a good long life. That's a good long life, man. Happy birthday, brother. Let's get back to DSP and hear what DSP has to say about this trailer, because I wanted to react to this. I hadn't watched it.
Well, I'm surprised it's not, you know, a big name who's doing it. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe he's doing it. Maybe it's don't. That's what I mean. Is it Troy Baker?
This fucking guy. This fucking guy. There's other voice actors in video games than Troy Baker. There's other actors than Troy Baker. Fuck. And to be honest, for a Wolverine game, I'd prefer a lesser known name. I'm familiar with Liam McIntyre. I'm familiar with him, but that's just because I've watched and played video games with him involved. And I know that he's a talented voice actor and a talented actor. And he's got the look. But I'd prefer a lesser known than we're just gonna do a Hugh Jackman lookalike. We're just gonna put Hugh Jackman in the game. I don't want that. For a standalone original Wolverine story video game, I don't want Hugh Jackman. I want an original guy. A new face. Let's get a new face, man. Let's get a breath of fresh air. Let's get something cool, new, and original.
Or is it not? It's an Australian actor who was actually in the movie Spartacus. Oh, okay. Cool. So that's number one. Number two, that game is ultra violent. Like insanely ultra violent. Like that's wild, the amount of violence and gore in it.
Good.
And obviously that's going to be rated mature. There's no way that's going to be a game for kids, but all the kids are going to want to play it, right?
Yeah, duh. Like Call of Duty.
So what I'm wondering is, number one, did you see how many times he stabbed someone straight into the brain and murdered them? No.
Yeah, that's Wolverine,
not the
bro.
Character. That when Wolverine is going on a berserker rage because either he's like about to die or something happened.
Fifth Down Sports says, I hope this starts a video game verse for the X-Men. Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly it will. 100%. This is the first step into going into a full-blown X-Men universe for these video games. 100%. That's why you're seeing Mystique. That's why Jean Grey is going to be in the game. So that's why you have some of these legendary characters in this Wolverine game already. That's why you saw the Sentinel, right? And who's fuck? Chat, you guys are going to kill me on this. Who's the X-Men villain in the animated series? He's got like the pale white, ashy gray skin with a diamond on his head. Mr. fucking something. What's his name? Mr. something? Mr. Sinister. Thank you. Mr. Sinister. Thank you. Mr. Sinister. Rumor is that Mr. Sinister is going to be in this game as well. He's going to be the big bad. That's the rumor, right? That's from the leak that came out last year about this. Mr. Sinister. Hey, what up, Matt Stranger? Says morning, Beardo and the Bearded Society. What up, Matt Stranger? Yeah, so the rumor is Mr. Sinister is going to be the villain in this game. And then we saw the Sentinel at the end of the trailer. Mr. X and Magneto, Professor X and Magneto are, bound. I mean, we know they exist in this universe because we have Mystique and Jean Grey going to be in the game. So
into a loved one, right? Near and dear to him, he'll kill like that. But that's not the standard character. The standard character is, he is an X-Man, a hero. He wasn't always, but he is not some kind of vicious brute killer who just murders everyone around him.
What the fuck is this guy talking about? What is he talking about? Wolverine fucks shit up.
did the people who made the game actually ever read the comics? I'm just curious.
This is painful.
I mean,
I don't know how much more of
now
this
here's
I can
the
watch.
thing. Maybe the plot is they did. Maybe the plot is not only are they all out to brutally murder Wolverine, but they murdered his family members or whatever. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of silly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this is not in line with the character.
All right. This guy knows nothing. DSP knows nothing of what he's talking about right now. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I'm looking forward to the game. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good based off of what I'm seeing. So, but we'll see. And if it's not, I'll be the first one to tell you that it's not. Because I'll actually be playing it. I'm not just going to wait for some opinion on Twitter that I just scroll past to be like, oh, cool. Now I have my own opinion because I saw somebody else's opinion and I'm just going to copy their opinion and then say it on the internet, make a YouTube video and a tweet about it. I'll actually be playing the game. And I'll tell you firsthand, live, while we're playing the game, my thoughts on it. And if there is bullshit on it, and if there is bullshit in the game, I will fucking call it out, just like I did with Spider-Man 2. But nobody seems to remember that. Revisionist history, huh? Interesting how that works. This one's interesting. We got to talk about this. So, I think this is in Florida. Recently, as of this past week, citizens are now allowed to open carry firearms. You're allowed to open carry. So let's watch this video and then I'll get into my opinion about what happens in this video and then my opinions on open carry in general. So obviously, you know, late at night, very busy. White guy here. He's got his pistol in his back pants pocket. You see it right there. You see his pistol. It's in his left back pocket.
Hey, bro. Hey, man, that's my gun, man. Give my pistol back, bro. Don't do me like that, dog. Hey, come on, bro. Bro, come on, man. Don't do me like that, dog. Hey, y'all don't do me like that, bro.
Why do people wear their pants like this? Man? His ass is just out. What are we doing, dude? What are we doing? What happens if you think you have to fart and you do like a little fart? And you know, what if something squirts out on accident? I've been there. You're like, shit. A little sticky back there. You know? Sometimes you don't even realize it. You fart, you know, a little bit of Hershey squirts back there, just a little bit, just a smidge. You're like, fuck, I'm a little uncomfortable right now. And then you go check yourself out. And you're like, shit, I kind of just shit my pants. I've been there. Maybe, I don't know, once, twice, maybe 10 times. Why are you wearing your pants like this, bro?
Yeah, bro. Hey, come on, dog. Hey, bro.
Here's his mistake. Chasing them outside. Big mistake.
Hey, don't do me like that, bro. Hey.
Westward Smile says, wow. Damning Beardo, we ain't friends no more. What? What are you talking about? Damning Beardo, we ain't friends no more. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you trying to say, Westward Smile? Are you drunk?
Hey, that was wrong, bro. Nah.
Okay. And I'm not going to play the rest of the video because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube, but I'll just tell you what happens because I've seen it and watched it. He gets shot. they unload on him. Unload everything. The entire fucking clip. And I think one of these guys, look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. He's got a gun. He's got a big gun. I don't know what gun this is, but this guy in the black hoodie, he's got a gun. He's got a gun with a large magazine right there. And then they go outside. He's got a gun. Look at his gun right there. He's got a big gun. That ain't no shotgun. That ain't no shotgun. That's some type of AR. And he chases him outside, and he gets shot dead. So several mistakes there. Several mistakes that he made. One, chasing him outside. Not good. Don't do that. What are you doing? They took your gun. What do you think their intention was if they're going to steal your gun? What do you think their intention was? And you're going to chase him outside to try to get your gun back? He took your gun, bro. He's in charge now. I don't care if you own the gun, if the gun's in your name and you bought it. He stole your fucking gun. You are now unarmed. You are no longer in charge, dude. Their intention wasn't, oh, I'm just going to steal it and maybe give it to you back if you ask kindly. No, their intention is to do some fucked up shit. Yeah, you're not getting it back. You're not getting it back. But his first and major flaw was that now in Florida, you have open carry. And you're going to put your gun in your back pocket. What are you doing, dude? Open carry, no holster. You're just going to put your pistol in your back pockets with no holster where you can't even reach for it all that well, man? That's his biggest mistake that this unfortunate guy made. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Get something. Get a holster that goes under your shirt where you can hold it on your side, on your left side. If you're right-handed, put it on your left side so you can just lift up your shirt and grab it. Or keep it in the front of your pants. Personally, I think that's uncomfortable. So I would do like an under the shirt across the body right here on the left side. But concealed carry, man, concealed carry. Because in my personal opinion, open carry, you're asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble. And I'm not necessarily saying from criminals, people who want to test you, which could happen, people trying to test you because they see that you're open carrying. But just from nonsense like Karens, who are going to go up to you and test you and say, why do you feel the need to do that? Are you going to shoot us all up? Are you going to do something? Are you an active shooter and stuff like that? You're advertising it, man. Thank you. Yes, you're advertising it. You're just asking for trouble when you open carry. You're not a police officer. You're not enforcing anything. Okay? It's your right to do so. But it's almost all the time a bad idea to open carry. Always conceal carry, man. Be inconspicuous.
No.
Inconspicuous. Inconspicuous. Fuck.
You serious?
Be inconspicuous. Always conceal carry, boys. Always conceal carry. When you open carry, you're just asking for it, man. It's an open invitation for somebody to give you problems. Dan's right. Dan's right. It makes you a target. It makes you a target. 100%. It's an open invite to somebody to test you. Whether it's a Karen or a criminal. Concealed carry, man. Open carry is almost all the time a bad idea. You're just asking for it at that point. Here's another one. Let's watch this one. This one's interesting. This one is an interesting one. This is an interesting one, boys.
Any guesses to where I'm at right now? I'm at the bank.
First of all, very pretty. Nice teeth, nice nose. Very, very pretty woman, right? She's very pretty.
As if my life couldn't get any worse. My soon-to-be ex-husband somehow fraudulently signed my name on an IRS check, refund check, cashed it, took all the funds out of our...
Yeah, I ain't buying that. I'm buying that. I'm buying that. He forged your signature, fraudulently forged your signature on an IRS check, cashed it, and drained everything. I don't know. I'm not buying that.
Our marital account that's on the divorce paperwork that he's not supposed to be doing, even though it hasn't been officially served yet. And then closed the account. And you want to know what this motherfucker left me with? $38. $38.
Okay. So, yeah, thank you, Westward Smile. That's not how the IRS works. Yeah. Donna Hall says, my ex-husband did that before. Smart man. Smart man, says B-man. Smart man. Donna Hall says, plus opening credit cards on my credit. I'm sure, yes. Yes. There are exceptions, and there are people who are willing to do that. And Donna, that's unfortunate that happened to you. That's unfortunate. Hopefully you've recovered since then. And you know, but this, I'm seeing the crazy eyes. She feels the need to, this is a perfect opportunity for me while I'm sitting at the bank before I figure anything out. I'm just going to go ahead and make a TikTok about this. And I'm going to try to get ahead of it because now I'm upset, and we'll go ahead and listen to a little bit more. But I have my feelings about this.
Refund check, cashed it, took all the funds out of our marital account that's on the divorce paperwork that he's not supposed to be doing, even though it hasn't been officially served yet, and then closed the account. And you want to know what this motherfucker left me with? $38. $38 is all I got. I wish this was not real life right now, but here I am, and somebody's about to get in really big trouble at the bank right now.
Oh, somebody at the bank is about to get in really big trouble. Somebody at the bank. So she just said it. She's going to go full-blown fucking scorched earth on somebody at the bank where it wasn't their fault. If this is true. Was it Marc-Andre Roy? Marc-Andre Roy. But are her toenails painted, though? I'm sure they're painted white, man. I'm sure they're painted white. And, I mean, let's face it, man. She's pretty. She is a very attractive woman. She's very attractive. I'm sure her toenails are painted white, so even better. That's a plus. That's a plus. We always like when the toenails are painted white. She is hot. Yeah, she's hot. Okay. So he closed the bank accounts. I'm not buying the whole IRS stuff. I'm not buying the whole IRS stuff. And he closed the accounts, and she already admitted that they're going through a divorce, right? She already admitted that they're going through a divorce. Whatever. She said the paperwork hasn't been served yet, but they're going through a divorce. He knows that they're going through a divorce. They have a joint bank account. If he took all the money out and left her with $38, you know what's going through my head, boys? I'm assuming that $38 is what she went into the marriage with. When they started dating, when they got married, she probably had $38 to her name. And he was the one making all the money. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to take my money. You think she's working? You think she's working? Doubt it. Doubt it. The safe assumption is that he was kind enough. He was kind enough to leave her with her $38 that she went into the relationship with. That's a win, boys. That's a win for her. He could have taken everything. You guys were married. He was the one that closed the bank accounts. He did you a favor. He's like, here, you know what? I'll do you a favor. I'll be the one to go to the bank. Close. We're getting a divorce. So I'll go ahead and close the joint bank account. And I'll leave you with the $38 that you came into the relationship with. He did her a favor. From what I'm hearing.
And somebody's about to get in really big trouble at the bank right now. What psychopath leaves the mother of their child with no money to be able to provide for them?
Come on. Come on. What are you talking about? What are you talking about here? You guys are getting a divorce. More than likely, he's obviously going to be paying child support. He's going to have to pay alimony, okay? He's protecting himself in this situation. He's protecting himself and his money. Notice that not once when she's going on did she say, and however much money, let's make up a number, $5,000, $10,000 in that bank account was hers. She did not say that once. She didn't say that because if it were true, you bet your ass she would have. You bet your ass she would have said that. If $10,000, $15,000 in the bank account belonged to her because she earned it, she would have said it. But she didn't. She just said, that motherfucker left me with $38. She didn't say how much of it was her hard-earned money. Because if she did have hard-earned money in that bank account, and he closed it and took it, she would have said it. You bet your ass she would have said it and let that known. This is going on TikTok, boys. She would have revealed that information if some of that were her hard-earned money.
This is beyond narcissism. This is
Boom, baby! Boom! There it is! The buzzword that all of these single moms, all of these wives soon to be divorced, all of these victim girlfriends, what is their favorite word to go to? Narcissism. Oh, my boyfriend, my ex-husband, they were a narcissist. They were a narcissist. She don't even know what a narcissist is. But because she's heard hundreds of people on TikTok talk about, my ex was a narcissist. All of her best friends are saying, oh my God, honey, you can do better. He's a narcissist. He don't treat you good. He don't treat you good. He's a narcissist. And then she fucking believes it. And then guess what? She goes on TikTok. She's like, this is narcissist behavior. Him taking out his money out of his bank account, that is not narcissistic behavior. That is not narcissistic behavior. She don't even know what narcissism is. Marc-Andre Roy, narcissism is thinking you're entitled to any of his money. Well, technically, you're right, but to the contrary, they were married. So in the divorce settlement, she is entitled to some of his money. That's just how the legal system works. That's just legally how it will work. Since they were married, once they go through the paralegal and everything, she is entitled to some of his money. She's entitled to the house, and they're going to have to agree on that. Cars, accessories and stuff like that. Whatever. The couch, TVs, kitchen utensils, fucking, and everything, dude. Everything. They're fucking married. They were fucking married. Jimmy Collins says, incorrect, Beardo. I got divorced and I pay zero in child support and alimony. You might be the only man in America. But good on you, man. Good on you. You might be 1 in a million. You might be 1 in a million. And he got to keep the house. Well, Jimmy Collins, I mean, there are, so I don't want to get too personal, but there are certain circumstances, depending on what state you're in, like if she cheated on you, like that is, in certain states, like that is grounds for like, you don't know anything. Like if she cheated on you, if there was like adultery and she walked out on you and, she cheated on you, right? And you were able to prove that in court, then yeah, I'm sure that there's some states that you wouldn't have to because she was the one that cheated. But it's state to state. It all depends. But I mean, you don't got to get too personal, Jimmy. You don't got to get too personal. There's one, I don't want you to share it. And two, it's a specific instance here. My ex was actually just very chill about everything, and we went our separate ways. Okay. There you go. There you go. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens, and they're super chill. They're super chill. You take what's yours, I take what's mine, and we're good. That does happen. It does happen. It's rare, but it does happen. It does happen. People get lucky, man. People get lucky, and they're just chill. And they both usually agree, hey, this isn't working out. I don't want the worst for you, and you don't want the worst for me. So you take what's yours. I'll take what's mine. We're not going to do each other any kind of, legal harm. And we're just gonna do our thing. An amicable a nice divorce. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes that happens.
Beyond drug addiction. This is beyond a mental.
Why does she have to say that? Beyond drug addiction. What?
This is beyond narcissism. This is beyond drug addiction.
Drug addiction? Now she's accusing him of doing drugs. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence?
Is beyond a mental health crisis. I am so upset. I want to cry. I want to cry.
The worst part about this is that she's pretty. I'm listening to her words, but I'm just, I don't know. I think she's pretty. But she's crazy. She's crazy. But that's that crazy to hot matrix, right? That's the crazy hot matrix. The hotter they are, the crazier they are, right?
I can't believe that this is happening. And despite all of this, I have never did this to him. I never did. And now I'm looking back and I'm like, you know what? I should have played the game. I should have freaking taken half and moved it to my personal account. or taken all of it. But no, I didn't. I didn't. So yeah.
She's fake as fuck. Oh yeah, she's wearing a pound of makeup for sure. There's a very good chance that I'm being deceived here. Maybe there's a filter. Maybe there's a TikTok filter on her. But notice she just said, I should have taken half. I should have taken all of it. But not once did she say, some of that was mine. That was my hard-earned money. Not once did she say that. She didn't say, I worked hard for that. I went in. This was how much savings I had that I went in and put it into the joint bank account. She didn't say none of that. But you know damn well that if that were the truth, she would have said it.
I don't know. I have no idea how I'm going to survive this. I have
Get a job.
no idea how I'm going to get through this.
Get a job.
For myself and for my children.
Here come the waterworks.
I just want one day of good.
You probably had it. You probably had it when you were with him, when you weren't disrespecting him, when you weren't talking back to him, when you weren't talking down to him, when you were actually intimate with him. You probably had it. You had it. And then what she do? She stopped doing the laundry. She stopped cleaning the dishes. He would get home from work and she didn't appreciate him, man. What do you think's going to happen? And then she probably asked for the divorce. She did everything that she could to not respect and honor the relationship, to honor the marriage. She did everything in her fucking power to not respect and honor the marriage. And then after she got done not respecting and honoring the marriage, then she asked for the divorce. So yeah, what do you think's gonna happen? Of course the dude's gonna fucking take all of his money back. You've been fucking leaving him high and dry for how long?
I don't want to stoop down and turn into an ugly, horrible, spiteful, petty person. I'm just not that person. And I guess I have.
It's the shaking hand for me. Did you guys see that? It's the shaking hand, like she's pretending like she's like, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind.
And I guess I have to be. This is hard. This is really fucking hard.
Get a job.
I just pray that something comes of it.
Pray that something comes of it. I understand praying for opportunities. By all means, good. You should be praying for opportunities. But you, lady, and your wide nostrils, you have free will. Get a fucking job. I mean, and if you want to stay at home, start selling feet pics. I'll buy them. Fucking start posting pictures of your white painted toenails, and I'll fucking buy them. I'll get you a fucking job.
Fuck this, man.
All right, there you go. That was depressing, boys. I'm sorry that we had to. I'm sorry that I had to put you through that. Let's get some super chats. Samarino with a $5 says 100% they'll force us to play as Mystique at some blind kid. I don't know if we'll play as Mystique, but I'm certain that we'll probably have a few Jean Grey missions. Yeah. Lenko Kenobi with a 10. I did a stream on this, and you're right. I've read articles about this. I do hope this game is good, but I'll be keeping an eye on it. But I don't want it to be open world. Just go to main mission. It'll be on rails. It'll be slightly on rails. There'll be some missions that are slightly open world. It's not going to be full open world like Spider-Man. I'd be really surprised if it's full open world like Spider-Man. It's going to be mission-based. and the missions are going to be set in between cutscenes. And after a cutscene, you're going to be put into your next on-rails, semi-open world part of the game in Wolverine. But I'm looking forward to it. From what I'm seeing so far, there's nothing to hate so far from what you're seeing. Freddie Yankoba with the 6 months says, why are you burning your brain watching DSP when you can watch Dr. Disrespect? LOL, congrats on your new show, Beardo. This is for the Saskas. Hey, shut up. Thank you, Freddie Yankoba, for the 6 month commitment. Quagmire with the 5 says, hail chat and hail Beardo. Thank you, Quagmire, for the $5. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Sergio Garcia with a $2 says, are you the new Saturday morning cartoon? Hail Beardo. That's me, I guess. That's what people are saying last week, too. Let's see. This one disgusts me. This disgusts me. How? Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise, bro. The fact that we're still doing this in current year. These bitches, this is from Defiant L's. They really thought they did something. These bitches in Texas, by the way, in Texas, looking like a freaking frog, looking like an American bullfrog. Look at that double chin, looking like a fucking American bullfrog. Jeez Louise, sitting for the national anthem. They recorded themselves sitting for the national anthem. Okay, first of all, if you're sitting for the national anthem, by all means, it's your right to do that. You're a fucking asshole. You're a fucking idiot to do it. But why do you got to record yourself? Just do it. If you believe in it, just do it. But no, they don't really truly believe in it. They're just sitting for the national anthem because they think that that's the it thing to do. Because Trump. I'm going to sit and record myself for the national anthem and post it to, again, TikTok. I don't understand the TikTok thing, boys. I don't understand the TikTok thing. Why is TikTok? Why does it exist? Why does it need to exist? We have TikTok on Instagram. The Instagram Reels is TikTok. Why do we need a TikTok? Everybody's on TikTok. Why? Explain to me. Why TikTok? I don't fucking get it. Anyways, all these fucking bitches following a trend. What's the last person that I saw on TikTok do something that I somewhat agreed with? Let me go ahead and do that too. Let me pay $50 for a ticket to the Texas Rangers game just so I can sit down for the national anthem and record myself. Sitting for the national anthem. Do you think these bitches actually care about baseball? Do you think that these bitches, if they didn't, let me just play the video and then I'll rant. Do you notice something, boys? You guys notice something? We got a 275 and a 260 here. 275 and a 260. I mean, maybe they're not standing for the national anthem because they'd be out of breath. Maybe. That could be it. At least the white chick was singing along. She was singing along, at least. Was she? Maybe she's not. She just had her fucking dumbass fucking... She's a mouth breather. She's a mouth breather. I take that back. She wasn't singing along. She was just breathing through her mouth. Breathing through her fucking gullet. Jeez Louise. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Just by looking at these creatures, I can tell you I have probably been to close to 200 baseball games in my entire life. Maybe that might be slightly exaggerated. Maybe about 150 baseball games in my entire life. That might be exaggerating too. Maybe closer to 100, but that's besides the point. These bitches, they're not showing up to the game on time. In any other normal circumstances, bitches that look like this aren't showing up for the first pitch at a baseball game. They're just not. They're not showing up for the first pitch. Do you know why they showed up for the first pitch and for the national anthem? Just to make this video. That's the only reason. The only reason they showed up for the national anthem and for the first pitch, just so they can make this video. They didn't want to, they didn't go and say, you know what? We're going to the game, but I'm really upset and I'm going to protest the national anthem and sit down. No, that's not it. That's not it. They did it for the clicks. They did it for the clicks. They did it for the interaction. They did it for the, look at me. Look at me. Look what I did. I'm going to be edgy and post it on TikTok that I disrespected the flag, that I disrespected our nation. I disrespected fallen warriors, fallen soldiers. Because they think it's edgy. They don't even realize that it's not edgy. We went through fucking years of this, dude. We went through years of this. From 2016 on, still to this day, we're going on 10 years of a lot of people doing this. Professional athletes. Athletes that represented our nation. Let me say that again. Athletes that represented our nation. I'm not talking about just like NFL, where they represent just a franchise, or the NBA, where they represent a team or anything like that. I'm talking about the American teams for the World Cup, for the Olympics, where you are representing America. And we had our best athletes representing our nation kneeling for the flag. So these bitches in current year in 2025 thinking, oh, I'm going to be edgy. Hey, Tiffany, you want to go to the fucking baseball game and make a TikTok of us sitting during the national anthem? In current year, you think that's edgy? It's not edgy. We've been there. We've been there. We've been doing this for 10 years. We've been seeing it. And guess what? It's the same now as it is 10 years ago. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. What up, X-Wing? I see you, X-Wing, in the chat. How you doing, brother? It's disgusting. For most of us, and I'm going to get this fat bitch off of the fucking screen. Disgusting, man. I want to throw up and vomit just looking at her. And she should, too. She should force herself to throw up. Maybe she'll shed a few pounds. It's disgusting. For most of us here in America, the flag means something. You look at the flag and you don't see just red, white, and blue. You see your grandfather. You see your uncle. Maybe you see your brother. Maybe you see your father. You look at the flag and you see soldiers who the nation and what they fought for was bigger than them. That's what you see. You look at the flag, you look at Old Glory. You see history. You see the greatest nation, the greatest empire that has ever fucking been. And the reason why that is because we had legends, heroes, who were willing to lay down their life and say, what I believe in is bigger than myself. And I'm willing to fight for that and die for that. I'm getting choked up just thinking about it, man. When I hear the national anthem, when I'm at a ball game and I hear the national anthem, I can't help but get choked up. Thinking about my grandfather. Thinking about his friends, what they went through, what they did, what they had to do so that we all can have the life that we have now, that we have the freedoms to say this. And you know what else they fought for? You know what else they fought for? They fought for the right for this bitch to do this as well. They fought for the right for this bitch to do this too. Which we got to accept. But that doesn't mean that they're not fucking wrong for doing it, man. Some of us actually care for the national anthem. The national anthem isn't just a song. It's a reminder. It's a reminder of why we have what we have. That shit just fucking grinds my gears, man. I love this country so fucking much. And then we get fucking retards like that. Incredible. Incredible. Not in a good way. Let's get some super chats real quick. Margaret Riggle with the 5 says, never asked for anything or child support. It didn't work out. Just asked that he take interest in the boys' lives. Well, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Margaret Riggle, for the $5. Westward Smile with the 2 says, you said I'm never here, just always lurking. Yeah, what the freak, Westward Smile? You are never here. You are never here. But thank you for the $2. I'm glad that you're lurking. Dominic Lopez says, this show is so fucking good. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you're liking it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. All right, boys, we're at that 2-hour mark. That's pretty much all I had for today. That's pretty much all I had for today. I guess we can do one more thing. We can do one more thing. This one's scary, bro. This is scary. This is going to be the last topic for today. So don't go anywhere. This one's scary, dude. The UK. The UK is implementing a digital ID. Let's go ahead and listen to what this fucking clown has to say.
For too many years.
And you know what? Actually, hold on real quick. Real quick. Let me go take a piss. This is actually a record. This is actually a record. I haven't pissed yet for about 2 hours. Let me go take a quick piss and then we'll follow up with this fucking guy. I'll be right back. Damn. I lost over 130 viewers. Well, I guess I did say that I was going to end the show, so people probably clicked off. But I decided I decided that we're going to do one more topic. So hopefully people will join back in. Couragean with the 35. Couragean with the 35 says, thanks for all that you're doing, Beardo. This show is awesome, and I hope you keep it up. That speech just now needs to be heard by these idiots. Let's fucking go. Thank you, Couragean, for the 35. Thank you. Marc-Andre Roy with the 199 says, thanks for another great show, my dude. We're not done just yet. We're not done just yet. We got one more topic. One more topic. Thank you, Marc-Andre Roy, for the 199. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Beardo, do you know the brand of display cases you have? I'm looking for some new ones, and those are really nice. Fuck. My mom got them for me for my birthday. Let me see if I can go on Amazon and find out. I share the same Amazon with my family. Let me see if I can find them. Oh boy. Let's see if I can find them real quick. Here we go. All right, are you ready? They're on Amazon. I'm going to say it right now, so jot it down. Scurf of yesterday. They're called Jackie LED, spelled Jacky LED. They're the Jackie LED corner display cabinet with RGB multicolor light, 5-tier curio cabinet floor lamp with remote. So the Jackie LED, Jacky LED, corner display cabinet. I could post the link. Well, I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. I don't have Amazon pulled up right now. You guys think I can do all that? You guys think I'm smart enough to do all that? Pull it up? I probably am, but I'm not going to. But that's what it said, curio. Yeah. Thanks, Beardo. I got you. I got you. I got you. What was Hunter saying? Someone said, shut up, Hunter. Blue Man Blue. What did Hunter say? Do I need to kick him out? Let's see. What the fuck did Hunter say? I don't even see him in the chat. I don't even see him. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, he can post a link. I see Hunter now. Yeah. All right, boys. Let's listen to this. Is scary, bro. This is scary. The UK is implementing digital IDs, but only for citizens. From what I'm understanding, it's not for immigrants. Only for citizens. Let's go ahead and listen to this clown.
For too many years, it's been too easy for people to come here, slip into the shadow economy, and remain here illegally. Because, frankly...
So, hold on. Let's listen. I might be wrong. I might be wrong on what I just said. So I retract that for the moment, but let's listen to him.
Frankly, we've been squeamish about saying things that are clearly true. It's not just that it's not compassionate left-wing politics to rely on labour that exploits foreign workers and undercuts fair wages, but the simple fact that every nation needs to have control over its borders. We do need to know who is in our country. Our immigration system does need to be fair if we want to maintain that binding contract that our politics is built on.
Joe says I was right.
Otherwise, it undermines trust, undermines people's faith that we're on their side, and their belief that the state can and will work for them. And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free-of-charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
Fuck. Just go out and say that you're communist, man. Just stand up there on your fucking podium and just tell people that you're a fucking communist. This is the CCP social credit score. That's what it is. That's what it will turn into. Sooner rather than later, boys. If you're in the UK, man, you should be very concerned about this. This is dangerous. This is very, very dangerous. This is communist China, bro. That's a social credit score stuff. It's the end times, man. It's the end times. Because sooner or later, that social credit score, that digital ID, it's digital ID in name, but we all know what it is. It's a social credit score. That's what it'll turn into. You need a digital ID to work. And when does that turn into, oh, it's got to be connected to your social media? They don't even need it to be connected to your social media. They'll just find you. They'll just find you. You get that digital ID, they'll just find you. You make a Facebook post. They're in the UK, they're already arresting people for what they post on Twitter or Facebook. Oh, you disagree with immigration? You said something about Muslims? Oh, you had an opinion on Ukraine? You had an opinion on Hamas? You had an opinion about Israel? You have any kind of foreign opinions? Arrested. Oh, you're speaking ill of the government, if you even want to call it that in the United Kingdom. Arrested. Hate speech, bro. I don't like all these Indians invading the United Kingdom. Arrested. I don't like that the United Kingdom is turning into a Muslim state. Arrested. You get arrested for saying anything in the UK. You say anything that the people in charge disagree with, arrested. Now they're taking it a step further. Instead of walking back and saying, you know what? We've gotten kind of crazy. We are disrespecting our citizens who were born and raised here, whose families have been here for generations. We've been disrespecting them, treating them too harshly, being judgmental, jailing them. Maybe let's walk that back. No, they're doubling down. Doubling down. If you want to work in the United Kingdom, you need a digital ID. And I promise you, sooner than later, that's going to turn into a social credit score. So if you want to get on the bus, or maybe in the UK they call it a trolley, you want to get on the trolley, or mate, you want to go to work and get on the trolley with your social credit score. Well, if you said something on Facebook or Twitter that they don't like, guess what? You go to scan your digital ID, you go to scan your phone. Oh, you don't get to ride the trolley today. You said something wrong on the Facebook. Oh, you said something wrong on the Facebook. No trolley ride for you today. That's what it's going to turn into. That's what it's going to turn into. You want to go to the football game? You want to see Manchester United? Go to scan your phone. Oh, we didn't like what you said on Twitter. So you don't get to go to the football game. That's what it's going to turn into, man. And beyond that, you need this government-approved digital ID to work. You know what else it'll turn into? Oi, mate, you said something wrong on the Facebook. Now you don't get to work today. You don't get to work. You need the government ID to go to work to make money. But if you said or did something that they didn't like, well, guess what? Now you don't get to work. You don't get to make the money. It's communist China, man. It's a CCP social credit score, man. That's what it's going to turn into. And if we're not careful here in the United States, if we're not careful, it'll never happen under this administration. God forbid, I hope not. I would never think that under this current administration that would ever happen. But fuck, man. You get some of the wrong people involved. It is not out of the realm of possibility that this could happen to us in the United States. And that sounds crazy for me to say. But fuck, man, it's happening. It is happening. That's right. It takes just one crisis. Bingo, Tim P. Bingo. You're right. It just takes one crisis. Look what happened. Look what happened just a few years ago. They have all the power, man. They can do anything they fucking want. All the small businesses they destroyed because we decide what stores are open, what restaurants are open. We decide who stays open. And if not, we will crush you. We will ruin you. We'll arrest you. We're going to criminalize you. You're a criminal now because you didn't listen to what we said. You didn't believe the way that we believed. You didn't believe in the things that we wanted you to believe. So we're going to ruin your life, shut down your business, and only the businesses that we approve to be open will be open. The multi-billion-dollar ones, by the way. The multi-billion-dollar corporations and stores. They were allowed to stay open and make money. The ones that already had billions and billions of dollars. The ones who were already set. They were allowed to stay open. But the mom and pops who are just, they're doing this for a living just to make ends meet, to support their family. No, you guys don't get to make any money. You guys are closed. You guys are shut down because we said so. We've seen it happen. We lived it. We lived it. They could do whatever the fuck they want, unfortunately. And now you see in the UK, digital government issued IDs to work. You want to go to work. Well, you got to have a government approved digital ID. That's just code name. That's just code name for social credit score. That's the end game. That's what they want. That is what they want. And it'll turn into that. It will turn into that sooner than later. It'll happen quickly, bro. It'll happen quickly. And you're right. You're right. We're getting closer and closer to that digital chip, that number of the beast. We're getting closer and closer to the one world currency. The one world currency. One world government. We're getting closer and closer. I don't want to say too much because we're on YouTube, but we're getting closer to that. And then you got to make the choice, man. You got to make the choice. Because those believers out there, Christians, we've seen it. We've read it. We know what's coming. Once that comes, that one world currency, we know what happens. And you got to make the choice. It's either, you keep your head or choose the Lord. At that point, you choose the Lord or you get to keep your head. And when push comes to shove, when it comes to that, I'm choosing the Lord. Take me. Take me at that point. That's a world I do not want to live in. Because we all know what's coming after that. We all know what's coming after that. We've read it. Scary times, man. Scary times. What up, Brimstone? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Brimstone. Lotus Flower with the 5 says, wow, Beardo. That is our beloved Prime Minister. Yeesh. Yeesh. Matt Stranger with a 5 says, Wolverine is a ferocious killer. Great show, Beardo. Go USC and have a good Saturday. Fight on, man. Fight on. Thank you for the 5, Matt Stranger. P the Greek with the 5. This dude is more of a retard than our prime minister. The same is going to happen here as well, and probably in the whole of Europe. Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much spot on what I said. You're not calling me a retard, are you? You're talking about this guy. Talking about this guy. He better not be calling me a retard. I don't think you'd be giving me $5 if you're calling me a retard. Thank you, P the Greek, with the 5. Quagmire with the 5 says, how long until they make them all get tattoos on their arms? Or an implant? A chip? Oh, to buy groceries, bruv, you gotta scan your hand over the fucking counter. You gotta get this chip in your arm to buy groceries, to buy your mushy peas and beans. You gotta get the chip in your arm to buy your beans and peas. It's gonna happen. We're getting closer and closer, man. We're getting closer and closer. Thank you for the 5. Sniper Side, what up, Sniper Side, with a gifted FearTheBeardo membership. Thank you for the gifted membership. Sniper Side, who was very generous the other day on my Resident Evil stream. Excuse me. Arurum Vorax. Let's just go with Vorax. How about that? Thank you for the 5. Not only speech, carbon tax with digital ID. Ran the air conditioner too much for that kind of talk. Yeah. Oi, bruv. You kept your lights on too late, mate. You don't get to ride the trolley today. No work for you today. You ran the dishwasher past 10 o'clock. Oi, you ran the dishwasher past 10 o'clock. No work for you today. No trolley for you today. No beers and football for you today. You washed your car on a Tuesday. You can only wash your car on a Wednesday, mate. It'll turn into that, man. It'll turn into that. Thank you for the 5. Fifth Down Sports with a 4 months says, great show, Beardo. Love the open world stream sessions. Let's go USC. Fight on, brother. Fight on. By the way, dancing in the end zone is allowed. Yeah. Thank you for the 4 months. Joe Rosie with the 5 says, good show, bro. Thank you, Joe Rosie. Thank you. We got to play Fortnite soon. That'd be fun. Get the boys back together. Play some Fortnite. Thank you for the 5, Joe Rosie. Andre CR with a 10,000 says, there's hope in the blood of Jesus. He is risen and is reigning at the right of the Father. Christ is King. Amen, man. Amen. Choose the Lord. Choose the Lord. Corn Boy with a 199 super sticker. Thank you, Corn Boy. Thank you, Corn Boy. Christ is King. Amen. We need him now more than ever. All right, boys. That's it. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Let's see. Is there anybody live right now that we can raid? We got about 400 people in here. Just over 400 people. Anybody live that we can raid? No. It's way too early. Who would choose to do a live stream at 10 a.m. on a Saturday? Who would do that? Tula Felix with a $2. Scary part, most NPCs went along with it like sheep. Well, that's what they are. They're sheep. Non-playable characters, man. It's tough to live with them. Consume news. No critical thinking skills. Do what you're told. You won't own anything and you'll be happy. Do what you're told. Be a good little sheep. Do the government's work for you. Do whatever we say. Listen to what we tell you. Don't do any of your own research. Don't do anything. Just sit there. And be a good little sheep. That's what they want. And that's what's happening in the UK, man. Pray for your friends in the UK. That's scary. That is scary, man. Thank you, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Thank you guys for being here, hanging out with me for Overtime with Beardo, episode 2. Real quick, let me guys tell you this. No overtime next week on Saturday. I know. Brand new show, and I'm already going to miss a week. Thank you, High Tide. Says for podcasts and gaming clips, check out FearTheBeardo 2. Yes. Check out FearTheBeardo 2. We had a really good video. The past couple of videos have been really good. So please check that out. No overtime with Beardo next Saturday, and for good reason. My buddy Will from Game On Sports will be in town. He'll be crashing at my house, and we're going to the Texas-Florida game up in Gainesville on Saturday. So we're going to take off pretty early in the morning. It's going to be about a 2-hour drive. So no overtime next Saturday. A week from today, 1 week from today, no overtime with Beardo. But then we'll start it up again the week after that. Because I'm going to the college football game with Will, the Texas-Florida game. So anyways, thank you guys for all the super chats, the donations, the support, the generosity. Thank you guys for the gifted memberships. 22 gifted memberships today. Thank you guys so much for the generosity, man. It means a lot. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this show. I had a lot of fun today, so appreciate it. I'm going to try to get some content made at the game. So I don't know if that's going to be on Will's channel, if I'm going to do something here, or on FearTheBeardo 2. I'm going to try to make some content for you guys while we're at the game, because it's going to be a good time. But anyways, thank you guys again. Overtime with Beardo, episode 2. Today was a good one. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a good rest of your day, good rest of your weekend as well. And my streaming more Silent Hill F tonight. I got a friend in town tonight. I don't know if they want me to announce it, but there's a viewer in the chat. I don't know if he was in the chat today, but he's in the chat, often very generous. He's in town tonight, so I'm taking him out to dinner. I'm going to take him out to dinner, and we're going to get a nice steak and a few beers, and we're just going to hang out and chill. So I probably won't be streaming any video games tonight. No video games tonight. Busy weekend. I got friends in town this weekend, and next weekend, Will is coming over here. I don't know if I should say it. Should I just say it? I don't know if he wants me to. But there's a viewer in here in the chat. He doesn't speak much. He doesn't say anything, but he does super chat a lot. You guys might know who it is, but he's in town this weekend in Orlando, so I'm taking him out to dinner tonight, so I'll be hanging out with him. So no Silent Hill F tonight. And yeah, but we'll be live soon. Doing some stuff. But thank you guys. Cole Hauser. No, it is not Cole Hauser. But that'd be cool though. I want to hang out with Cole Hauser more. Bro date. It will be a bro date. All right, boys. Overtime with Beardo, episode 2. We're out, boys. You guys have a good one. FearTheBeardo. I'm out. Thank you guys.